Hey, how we doing today?
Hello out there. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Motivational Mondays with Avery's All In. I'm Lisa,
I'm Roy.
as if you didn't know that, but you may not have. You may be new, and if this is your first time, welcome.
Welcome.
If you're new or if you're returning,
Welcome.
Welcome.
We're just going to say welcome either way. So, yeah,
Yes,
thanks for joining us.
we're happy you're here.
Douglas, how are me and Miss Lisa? Well, it's nice out. It's a very good day.
Yeah. And what we were talking about is if or when it gets a little bit nicer, we're going to do these from a live outdoor remote location. So,
were we?
Stay tuned for that. Yes.
Oh, okay. Enjoy it. Actually, we're pretty close to a metro park.
Some of the metro parks here in the Cleveland area.
So I could definitely see that.
Has world-renowned metro parks. And it's often referred to as the Emerald Necklace because it goes from one side
to here.
Yes, from one side of Cleveland all the way through and around to the other. So they really do a great job. We love the metro parks. We got married in the metro parks, up by the lake.
Right by the water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't go to the metro parks as much as we would like to because we're always here at the warehouse.
Inside the warehouse, yeah.
So we're gonna hopefully work on that this year.
Yes, we are.
But
well, just to say hi to who always sees in here,
who's coming in,
who's already here, who was here before we got here. So just want to make sure we say who's on first.
Yep. Douglas.
How you doing, Douglas?
Hello.
And what's on second?
Pam.
Thank you, Pam. How you doing, Pam? And we see third is
John Beck.
How we doing today, John?
And then everybody else just trickles in after those people.
Right. That's yeah. Hey, Bill, how you doing today?
Hi, Bill.
Hopefully you're enjoying the nicer weather.
Neighbor Bill, right around the corner ish, somewhere. Not that we know where you live exactly, but you're close. And there's KT Treasures. Hey, guys. How's it going?
How's it going?
There's the Hudsons. Hey, Hudsons.
Hey. All right. Well, that being said, do we know what the temperature is around? I'm sure we have a few people, like I believe John Beck is in a warmer area. And I know Douglas is in a little more southern locale where it's a little bit warmer. So
if you look at the bottom of your screen, it'll tell you what the temperature is here. Did you know that? It was right there.
Oh, yes, there it is. Okay.
55 degrees. Oh my gosh. Hudson's, your maid didn't show up either today. What a coincidence. Ours didn't either. Oh, they must be on strike or something. It's terrible.
Yes, terrible. And it's 68 where KT's at.
54 where Bill is. There's a 1 degree temperature difference. 56 in Nebraska. Ooh. Well, I think, guys, we're rounding a corner. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
It was just snowing the other day.
I know, but I think it's done. I'm going to pretend it's done. I'm not going to talk about, see, or acknowledge snow for the rest of the
That's
year.
That's a bad word. You can't say that. So we can't say the S word around here. So, because then it might happen.
Yeah, but I'm not going to acknowledge it. Or I did say it. You're right. I did. I shouldn't have said it. But I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm just going to ignore it.
Okay. We'll
Hey,
ignore it
Kelvin.
together. How's that?
Yes.
Hey, Kelvin, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well, what do we have coming up this week?
We're jumping all the way to that.
Or where did we want to jump to?
I don't know.
We can jump anywhere you want to go. It's kind of like, Back to the Future, back to this topic, move forward to that topic.
I like talking about the weather still.
Oh,
KT
do you?
says she hopes that they've turned a corner at home. I think so, because I looked in the foreseeable future. It's going to be in the high, a high of 50s and 60s for the next 7 days, I think. So, of course, the nights are going to be cool still, but Dallas, Texas, 68, 78 on Thursday.
And I can say the F word, frack.
I was thinking of Texas because our next door neighbor, who, like, his name just escaped me because out of sight, out of mind.
Because he's no longer our neighbor, I guess,
Right.
anymore, right?
Tom.
Yes.
He moved to Texas last year, and he is we used to ride motorcycles with him. So I was thinking about him, like, he's probably riding his motorcycle all winter and loving it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
well, but it's coming soon. We got to start getting the bikes ready.
Yes, we do. But I mean, just thinking of how much he's probably been riding and,
Yeah. You need to catch up with him. We haven't talked to him for a while, I don't think.
Well, he's been busy lately. Last time I talked to him, I ended up not getting back to him. So I got to call him. Yeah, definitely.
Uh-oh. Get back to him.
Oh, I will.
Get back to him.
I will. And Pam gave you a nice compliment.
Yes. Thank you, Pam. I like to refer to this as my beach umbrella shirt, not my rainy day umbrella shirt, because they do resemble beach umbrellas more than like umbrellas that you need while it's raining.
Great day for it. I mean, over here, it's nice and sunny at least.
Yes.
So warmer weather and sun is always a good thing. Because was it yesterday? It was still a little flurries in the sky.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I've already forgotten about that.
Oh, right. But I didn't say the S word.
No.
Okay.
You said the F word.
Well, as John said, we can say that.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't say what kind of flurries. I just said flurries. But
speaking of flurries, there's an ice cream treat called a flurry.
Yes, that's what I was just thinking of.
Kind of like a blizzard, and I could go for one of those right now. Like a cool ice cream treat. We haven't had ice cream for a while.
No.
But
well,
you know
I don't
why?
Really eat it a lot anyway.
He doesn't like it. So I have to eat ice cream by myself. So I typically don't eat
Not
it.
my thing.
No.
Don't have much of a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
So when I do, it's not a good thing. Hi, Anna's Adventures.
Hello.
57 in South Central Wisconsin.
Not bad.
Still
Not
a little
bad
bit
at
warmer
all.
than here.
Hey, Linda. Welcome. Happy Monday.
Hi, Linda. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
So what's been going on? What have we been up to? Last week, we were just getting back from Vegas and kind of getting our feet back into the groove of.
Oh, we jumped in head
work.
first. What
Yeah,
are you
you're
talking
right.
about?
We did.
We got back and took a nap. I think we got off the plane at like 5:30, took a nap, and we were up by noon and over to the warehouse packing up all our packages. So
yeah, that was not this past Saturday, a week ago Saturday.
Yeah. Ironically, though, we did take this Saturday off. Go figure that. It just happened. Like,
yeah, we didn't.
Wasn't
plan
the
it.
intention. No. But, she took off. I actually went to a live auction and, it was very cold and yeah, we won't talk about that. But
the S word or the F word.
Right.
Whichever one you want to use.
No, that was probably a little bit of both, but went to that and then she was still resting, so I ended up taking a little personal trip over to the casino.
So I basically spent the day on the couch on Saturday. I wasn't feeling under the weather. I just needed a rest break. We jumped back into it after Vegas really hard, and we got our online auction sale up that started last Friday.
Yes.
So we worked on that all week, plus just getting back into the groove after being gone for a week. So,
and we didn't really rest in Vegas, by the way. It's like we walked everywhere.
Oh gosh,
like,
no.
I think we were averaging 20,000 steps a day.
And because it's a 24-hour city, like it was hard to even go to bed because it's like people were always up. So
yeah,
we definitely stayed up later than we typically do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, we did break on Saturday, but the Saturday before that, we kept it moving, and we got the sale up, which if you guys aren't aware, Recycle NEO, you see it scrolling across the bottom. You actually can go see what we actually put together for that one. And crazy enough, we're already starting to put things together for the next one. So, I mean, which is kind of what our topic today is going to be a little bit about, just keeping that going. So, get it in, get it out.
John says that was widely used on Battlestar Galactica. I always wondered how many retakes they had to make.
I'm sure there's some lost footage over that one somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
KT asked if we bought a unit. Did we buy a unit?
No, actually we did not. So we got a call the day before, and they said it was like 7 to 8 units. But when we got there, or when I got there Saturday, I was informed that it was only 3 units. So, but I did get an opportunity to talk to Conky and Noreen, and Rob was there. So, get to pal around with some people we know and get to see people that we don't usually see anymore, because one of our big auctions that we ran and saw and got to hang out with everybody, one of the big auctions no longer does live auctions. So, that kind of was nice to see them, but it kind of stinks we don't get that monthly live at Public Storage anymore.
Yeah. We don't get to see Bill anymore. Well, occasionally we get to see Bill, but
you see what Bill said?
Let me get Jason in on this live if you're going to talk about listing.
So, listing, talk about that. We are actually trying to keep things kind of going in and out. So because of that, in the warehouse, out the warehouse as quickly as possible. So because of that, we actually have been pushing for those goals to keep listing and get things moving. So, Bill, you'd probably be surprised if you saw the warehouse now from the dollar sale, which that video will get put together and posted this week. So,
oh, thank God. Okay, we're all calm now, Robert.
We are. I was sweating. I didn't think you'd make it at first, but ever seen a grown man blush? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, so we're still trying to get this warehouse in order. So that means we have to keep listing to get things out of here. But you were going to say about last week and coming back from Vegas, we brought some great information. So that was actually pretty cool. What was it? Was that yesterday?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where we went yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, these days kind of run together. So we actually got to put in practice a little bit of what we learned in Vegas. And
so when we went to Vegas, there were thousands and thousands of products, and we really wanted to go to try and hone in on a few product lines, like find out what our niche might be as we move into the Amazon marketplace and, purchasing new products. And what we found that we were interested in was, I like to call it the category sweets and snacks. So there wasn't a lot of vendors at that show, though, for that category and nothing that we connected with really. But then we came home and did a little more research and found a couple vendors that we're interested in. And then more research led us to a local candy shop / warehouse, like literally 10 minutes from our house. And so we signed up for a vendor wholesale account, got accepted, and we made our first purchase yesterday. We went shopping. There's a great video. It is such a fun place.
Yes.
It is overwhelming. There's every kind of candy
Very
and sweet
overwhelming.
and
Yes.
treat that you could think of from days gone by up until the present. So,
and I wouldn't necessarily say it was all about Amazon more than just really that's part of it, but also we've always talked about trying to find an item that is replenishable.
right.
So,
Well, and I mean that is kind of the big thrust of what can we buy to resell over and over and over,
right.
you know, and kind of make it effortless. So,
hi Toppit, by the way, welcome. Happy
hello,
Monday.
Toppit.
But yes, so interestingly enough, not only did we came back from Vegas, and I will definitely give Lisa credit on this. Lisa actually went out and, you know, just started finding a distributor and utilizing that information. And lo and behold, this candy shop that we weren't even into the candy game at all, actually went ahead and approved us. So, yeah, that was actually kind of fun. We went yesterday and we were looking at a lot of stuff, and oh my God, the spreadsheet was 254 pages to start off with.
Their price list, their
Yes.
wholesaler price list.
So trying to figure out what we got out of that was, yeah. But I think we found some good deals. I think so. We'll see. We already sold something already too, so that's
We had
pretty
our
crazy.
first sale. Everything got listed. Not everything got listed. You have to list your few things yet today. I think those just need to be activated. But almost everything got listed yesterday, and we had our first sale today. So we're super excited. Do you want to show them a few things that we got?
So what kind of candy? Look, we just got asked.
So it was, like
Robert
I said,
there's a reason I can't sell candy and snacks. I would eat them all.
I am totally with you. I had to buy 2 little tiny bags.
Yes, she did.
For myself yesterday, but everything else we bought was to resell. So, and I think the key is if
so far they're to resell. We'll see how long if it takes too long, you know, I know I might have to crack into. I found some Sour Patch Bunnies that were a good price if they resell properly, but I've been itching to eat some. So if they sell, great. We'll try not to tap into our own supply though.
Yeah. If it gets closer to or past the expiration date, then we'll have no choice.
Yeah.
But until then,
what are the liabilities of selling a perishable item? So we'll get back to that in a quick second. But definitely on eBay, one of the things we have to do with perishable products or candy in this particular regard is we have to make sure that it's not expired. So that's first and foremost a big, you know, stepping stone to that. So one of the things that we did get, it is that time of the year, Easter. Lisa was looking at Peeps, and she wanted to try these hot tamales. So we actually have.
I didn't want to try them.
Well, but it's a cinnamon. So if you like cinnamon candy, these are the Peeps marshmallows, hot tamales, pure cinnamon. We actually have them up on our eBay page already. So we're selling them in 2-packs.
Nope, not those. Those are not in 2-packs. Those are each.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
What is in 2-packs are the Peeps cotton candy.
Go figure. There was so many different cotton candy flavors from
Peeps flavors
to saw cotton candy flavored popcorn. I mean, the market for cotton candy is crazy. And I don't know if anybody likes cotton candy flavor like that, but
Well, there was actually cotton candy sold too, different flavors of cotton candy. So, we tried to stay a little bit seasonal with Easter coming up. So, and we didn't go too deep. You'll have to see the video. You'll have to watch the video to see the rest of the products. Actually, Roy's going to share one more.
am I? Oh. If you guys are...
Go ahead.
No.
No.
Feel free. Ladies
No, you.
first. Ladies first.
So as we're, in the aisles being overwhelmed and doing a little bit of research, we come across this whole section of like the really super sour and toxic and atomic and those types of adjectives and descriptive words. So we thought, hey, let's see what's going on with these. So we picked up a couple things that fall into that category. And this thing here, these items are apparently people make TikTok videos with these items. So what are they?
They are toxic waste slime liquor. Look at that. That's crazy.
So there's two flavors.
So that's the strawberry, and this is the blue raz. And they even have these listed on eBay as the TikTok, challenge slime liquor. So that's actually pretty crazy. So Lisa may one day try one of these on camera to pucker up a little bit.
No, probably not. Probably not. And yeah, we're not sampling all of this stuff. We probably should, but we're not. We're just going with trusting the brands and trusting the sales that have come before. So, hey, Uncle Bo, welcome.
How you doing today, Uncle Bo?
So, if anyone is interested in our new candy selections, you can check it out in our eBay store, and the video will be coming out soon, so you can see the whole adventure of the immense candy store.
Hey, look who's working and lurking. Happy Monday, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
And flipping Mike if he's around.
Yes, Amber and Mike. Come on, Lisa, I double dog dare you.
So do I. I'm waiting to see.
Maybe. We'll give it a maybe for now.
They had one that was seriously hazardous sour or something. It was actually pretty funny. We might have to get one of those and throw it in a bag of gummy bears. Here, I got that. We will drop a link here.
All right. Anna Roy's going to drop a link to the store. So yeah, that's been really fun. There's some other things we want to get, but we're looking at just a couple different places to get them. But we'll see.
So it is currently pinned to the top of the chat here, which ironically, we had somebody last week that couldn't find it. So now it's pinned in the chat, an actual link, and that should take you directly to our eBay page as well. And if you didn't know, actually, on our YouTube channel page, if you go to our channel page, to the top right, there are little links. And you should see the little eBay flag link. If you click on it, it takes you to our store as well. So.
Right in the header banner.
Mm-hmm. So, but yes.
Yeah, so that was fun. And then we did another big buyout last week. Another big buy buyout.
We went to an estate sale, actually. And this time we did take some video. So
no, we didn't go to an estate sale.
It was an online sale. It was actually a similar company like ours. They were associate seller. similar sale like ours where we ended up buying how many lots? I think 4 lots,
We bought 4 lots
but they were
of
big lots.
books that total, we haven't counted them all yet. There were 20 or 21 boxes, 20 or 21 containers, to include like some big totes that we brought along and filled those up, and they were super heavy, but we got probably 500 or more books.
Yes, probably. So, and yes, they are piled up still. Not still. We're going through them. Lisa really loves the book, so it was kind of crazy though because well, I know she was wondering how it would end. They were like cheap for the whole week. I want to say within a few dollars, right?
Yeah, like $1, $2, $3, $4 for the lots.
Yeah. And then as it was selling and the price was starting to go up, Lisa was like, "Oh, how much do I pay?" And it's like, okay, so how many books? Where is it at? So we ended up paying like $90 for all these books, right?
Yeah.
So it's like pennies on the dollar. And
I think if there's 500, I think there's more, but if there's 500, that's 18 cents
yeah.
per book.
And
is what I
either
think
way,
I
out of
figured
all
out,
of that,
so.
you know, we're firm proponents of buying in bulk, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure we've already kind of done it, a little bit of looking through it. We've already found a few books that, you know, get them posted, and once they sell, they'll definitely put us in the green on that particular buy. So you just got to do your comps, and you know, sometimes it's, you know, that something's in there, and you know, you got to take a stab at it if it's at a good price.
I didn't know what was in there.
But
you
I did point out some authors that could be, you know,
Yes.
a good seller. So yeah,
There's definitely some bundling that will happen with some same author, multiple title books. There's definitely Bibles in there, and Christian books, dog themed books,
yeah,
vintage. There's a lot of vintage. There's art, there's motivation and personal development. So,
so it's a wide variety of topics. That's
yeah.
for sure. Sports books.
Sports
Yeah,
books,
yeah.
vintage cookbooks. That's what I was able to see, and that's what really piqued my interest, was the vintage cookbooks.
Just a bit.
And then I found 6 author signed books already. So, and I think I've only gone through 5 boxes.
Yeah, that's it. Just 5. And they're really totes more than boxes.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a
I
mix,
haven't even
we put some in totes and some
Yeah.
in boxes. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Out Country Sales. Thank you, Amber. Just a reminder, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it. That helps push the Motivation Mondays out, and hopefully we bring in some new people to give them a little something to enjoy and take a smile with them through the rest of the week. So, but yeah, the books, actually, Lisa has been bundling books, I won't say for a while. I mean, we had that one unit we were holding on, and then I want to say, what was it? In the last 6 months, you really started working on bundling the books and getting some of the books posted. So been some good sellers. So
anytime you can get your hands on a series, full is preferable, but even partial, it usually sells pretty quickly for us.
Yeah, actually, talking about partials, last week we had that one. She posted some, I don't even know what it was, but
it's a Western series from the 80s.
And it was like 16 of 24 out of the series. The paperbacks, by the way, because we do have some of the hard covers. And I think within at least 24 hours it sold.
I think less than that, because I listed them and then I left the warehouse and you were still here and they sold, and then you boxed them up before you left for the night. So,
and they went to somewhere in Ohio, Steubenville, I believe, but went down to Southern Ohio. It's crazy. So you just never know. Sometimes it's just a matter of just looking through and posting it. But I was kind of surprised. Like, I was looking for them, and here they were still over in the photo area.
Yeah, I didn't even
Like-
get them to the actual eBay inventory area yet.
So those are fun sales too, though. So
Yeah.
But hey, so we're working on this distributor thing, and we started a little bit with some of the candy here, and we're looking at some other options to help pick up some items. We're just still trying to figure out how to pick out something that's not going to sit too long. I mean, inventory is good, buying things at a sale are good, but if it takes 2 years to sell 6 items, that's no good. So yeah,
Turn and burn.
got to do our homework.
Yep.
So what did Robert say there? I have had 4 or 5 sales to Steubenville the past month, all different buyers. And I guess it's all our stuff right now. Books, and more books. Headed to get ours now.
Nice.
Very nice. But you don't have to yell at us. Jeez. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. And it's so funny because I used to have in my personal collection of books a lot of books when I was younger and I moved more frequently. And my family, especially my brother-in-law, he hated helping me move because he's like, you always have so many damn book boxes. So I've kind of whittled my own personal book collection down. I probably only have like 6 boxes or so, and they're all still boxed up from when we got married and I moved. So
But we have plenty of bookshelves.
no, they're all kind of full.
Half full.
Yeah. Hello, did you look over there?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
those. Right. Well, they'll be overflowing in a minute. They already are at this point, I guess. I forgot about those, but
Yeah.
So yeah.
So books are heavy. So good luck, KT. Lift with the legs, not the back.
Hopefully you got back braces there.
And wheels, dollies,
Yes, wheels, definitely.
multiple dollies.
Yeah. But yeah, that was actually, a good weekend. Was that the weekend we did that? No, I think that was Thursday we picked those up, and the Be a Sweeties was yesterday, so that was the weekend. So it's been a good couple past few days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because of course before that we were rushing to get the sale up. Not really rushing, but it does take a lot of energy getting all those lots together. So
yeah. And we got back, but we were looking at storage units, but we weren't really looking at storage units because our trailer is still full.
Well, it's half full now because we finally did a little bit of the video, did a little bit of unloading. We actually went through everything. So we're trying to process at the same time as film, at the same time as clean up after ourselves.
It's not working that well.
It's working better than it was before.
A little better.
It's only been a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this warehouse definitely won't go back to the way it was before. So, and speaking of that, I know we mentioned earlier this year that we wanted to start having kind of time frames to have our inventory or our purchases, turn. So one of the other things we kind of wanted to talk a little bit about today was just kind of where we're at with that a little bit. So because it's important to buy, but also, it's important to sell, because if not, then, we're just
Collectors, hoarders,
yes.
people with problems.
Oh,
Well,
we're
we
people
might-
with problems.
we might be people with problems.
We're people with problems. Don't get that wrong, but yeah.
So yeah, I think we put it out there that we were going to work on like a 30 to 60 day turnaround on when we make a buy, whatever it is, a storage unit, wholesale products, something from the estate sales, Goodwill, thrifting, whatever. So
just kind of keeps us on our toes, and part of it is to to go back and just remember where we're at. So if you were watching in January, you saw we put a lot of videos out on a buying spree we went on with storage units, and yes, definitely storage units. And then there were some estate sales in there that we traveled to and picked up some items. But
Hey,
how you doing, Jennifer? Good
Welcome.
afternoon. Who forgot the thumbs up? I think it was me. Let's see.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
I did it
gotcha.
for us.
So putting a few things together, we just kind of wanted to, kind of keep ourselves a little accountable. And I mean, it because we put out that goal and because we wanted to just kind of follow up and update on it, it made us actually stop and look at where we're at with it too. So,
and then he got into the weeds. So we won't bring you into the weeds where we were.
I was trying to look through the tall grass and figure out, but so I think we bought what? 1, 2, 3. We bought 10 units 11 units in January. So
in January? Wow,
yeah.
We were busy.
We were very busy. And they all came like right around the 15th till the end of the month.
Well, I know there were 5 in 2 day at a 2 day span.
In a 2 day span, all bought on the same day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them was, we call it the beach chair unit. And the funny thing is, I'm sure KT probably does the same thing. Name your units. So we have a unit where we had the beach chairs and the umbrellas and stuff in it.
We also call it the McCoy unit because that
yes.
was the same unit that we had probably about 30 or 35 pieces of McCoy pottery.
Something like that, yeah. We had paid $110 for it, and the McCoy alone actually made back over $200. So that unit actually, if I'm correct, except for the things that weren't picked up, we're pretty done with that unit, aren't we? I mean, I believe we've actually liquidated everything.
Everything's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, good afternoon, Troy. How you doing
Troy.
today?
Happy Monday.
So I believe that one's pretty gone. Except there were a few pieces. We had our sale last month that didn't get picked up, so we're working on reselling those. We had another unit where we ended up with a collection of Converse shoes. It was like, I don't remember how many.
Yes. And Jennifer says a lot of storage unit buyers name them from the stuff inside.
Right.
So like you talk about the next unit, it's the Converse shoe unit because
right.
There was the Converse shoe collection in it.
Yeah. Actually, we made our money back so far on that one. We still have a few items on eBay that will put us in the green, but the big items to actually really push us over that mark and be positive is we found 2 game systems, a Nintendo DS and the PS Vita. They actually work, so instead of selling them at the moment, I'm using them to test games. So that's a little bit of...
Sounds like an excuse just to keep them in your personal
Hey,
stash.
I've sold a few games because I tested a few games now. So,
whatever.
It's worked well. So
okay,
it's helping with the backlog of the other video game inventory.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay. So at least that one, I think we have a few pair of shoes left, but we're pretty done with that one too, if I'm correct.
Yep.
So we also there was the blow mode unit.
That one was an easy clean out though. There was like 10 things in there and
yeah, something like that. There was a red rack in there, which was interesting because we weren't really going to do much with it or didn't think much about it until we saw it. And
right. You couldn't quite tell what it was from the photos. And then when we got there, it's like, oh wow, it was a cool metal rolling rack that like
looked like a magazine rack or something,
or like a video store rack or something. But I mean, that was the first thing that sold out of that unit for $75.
And it was only a $10 unit. So what else is there to say to that one? I think though with that unit, just looking around, I think that was part of the storage facility, because it kind of seemed like it was just like little parts and pieces. There was new flooring and no, I'm sorry, it was old flooring. So somebody
Leftover
yes,
flooring.
somebody pulled up a floor, cut it up, bundled it up, and they put it in the storage unit. So I think that was kind of what that was. And the only reason I say that is we actually bought stuff from there before, and they had new walls and some of the wood material from the walls that they put up in there in that unit too.
I don't know, but how they put 5 blow molds in that unit, I mean, they must have just been clueless about what they were or what they had, because those things are, kind of collectible now and desirable. And for that unit to go for $10, I thought it was crazy. Like, it was just one of those under the radar. We got it for
there wasn't
steal.
much in it, so I mean,
but the blow molds, I mean, if I would have sold them for, like, we sold them to someone we know and we gave them a good deal, but if I would have sold them outright, they would have been $50 to $75 each.
Yeah.
So,
but hey, I mean, that's that's the whole point. You have a good eye and you look for something, and we happen to get a good deal on it.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, other people missed it.
Yep, they did.
But thankfully, because we were able to cash in on that.
And we also had a unit where it was a little small unit. We paid $10 for it, and we don't really have a name for it.
Which one was that?
The one with the Fiesta gravy dish that we sold.
Oh.
And that dish, that actually...
You guys don't want to know what I call that unit. Should I tell them?
No. No. We don't go there.
Okay. Hey, Louise. Happy Monday.
Happy
Welcome.
Monday, Louise. Thanks for joining.
All right. We won't talk about what I call that unit, but Jennifer says she wants to know.
Well,
I'll let Roy tell you.
And then there was the unit with the road signs. A lot of that is in this sale that's going now, including the signs, the stop sign and the detour sign. We had another unit we found a bolo tie in. That actually sold twice, but it still paid itself paid itself off. Definitely. What's that?
Yeah, that bolo tie unit, the silver and turquoise bolo tie, that unit, a lot of that stuff is in the sale now. The heavy stuff that we didn't ship, there were the cement animals, the geese, the pig, the bunny. But we also have a ton of clothes that are still pending from that unit in baskets to be washed. But we think we have an outlet for those, so those might be going away in a couple weeks.
Yep.
So,
but that is definitely working its way through. We have another one, the tactical unit. That's where we found all the knives. So that one's in the green. And we have another one that we're dropping the video tomorrow. That is the KISS unit. So if you saw the short with the KISS shirts.
Not that kind of KISS.
The concert t-shirts.
KISS the band.
There was some other Spawn pieces in there. And that video is actually coming here pretty soon, along with the video we promised Friday that is coming with the snap-on tools. So it's actually nice to be able to go through it all at this point and say, a few months into the year, are we actually really trying to meet that goal? Because it's actually, the other thing, we did the dollar sale. So we eliminated a lot of the stuff that, we could have taken to Goodwill as well. But I mean, the time and energy to do that, yeah. So.
Yeah, the dollar sale is what really allowed us to do a reset here at the warehouse. And it feels so good to just be rid of the accumulation of the little stuff that kind of drives you crazy. So
Callie said, Kiss concert tees always great find.
yes,
So
that was a great find.
yeah, the crazy thing is I wasn't even here. Like we were working at the warehouse, and I'm like, all right, I think I went to cook dinner or something. I forget what it was. I left the warehouse before her. So she's like, I'm going to go through and clean up a couple things. And then all of a sudden I get a text.
So we were cleaning up this one unit, and there was like this random clothes box of like old nondescript stuff that, has no value. And so that was the last box we went through. So there was one more box of clothes. I'm like, let me just go through this really quick and get one more box done and out of the way. Well, that was the money box.
Yes.
And so I opened it up and
I got to see it in pictures.
yeah. But when you're processing a unit, and when we were processing that unit, I kept saying, and we went through all the garbage bags. I'm like, there's got to be concert t-shirts in this unit. There's got to be concert t-shirts in this unit because of all the ancillary related stuff that we were finding.
Well, as a matter of fact, the person
and the time frame.
The person who owned the unit probably was an employee of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame downtown Cleveland, because we kept finding shirts saying Rock and Roll Hall of Fame staff.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was 5 or 6, polo shirts that said that. So
I think he also may have worked at a local concert club called the Odeon, which is still operating as a concert club downtown. So there was just so much evidence. And we went through all the garbage bags, where the clothes usually live. And there wasn't anything like super exciting.
No, but there was a couple good pieces, though.
Yeah,
definitely.
there were some good pieces, but nothing like Kiss concert t-shirts.
And
hey, Tracy, welcome. Thanks for
Tracy.
watching. Thanks for stopping in.
And Troy said, yes, they are. I love all my Kiss shirts. So, yeah, that was actually a fun unit. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the big find. So,
oh, you got to see Cha-ching.
I did get to make the short, though. There was also some Spawn figures in there. And the funny thing is, the Spawn figures...
Is that one of you out there putting a best offer in on one of our Kiss t-shirts? Because that's what we just got an offer for. A best offer on one of the Kiss t-shirts. I'll look at that later. Spawn, you were talking about.
Oh, yes. Spawn. So when you see the video, you'll see why I think of Spawn, because that was kind of what led us to buy the unit. But we ended up finding a vintage single stitch Spawn t-shirt that glows in the dark. And
we didn't know it glowed in the dark until I was doing my research. And
let me correct that. She found the t-shirt that we found out glowed in the dark. So, but go ahead. Sorry.
But yes, I was doing the research on the Spawn t-shirt. One of the listings, one of the comps was like glow in the dark, and it still had the little sticker, like the original sticker from in the store where it said glow in the dark. I'm like, no way that this shirt glows in the dark. So I immediately took it into the bathroom, which is a no window room. And I'm like,
sorry about the bad signal there, Troy, but we'll talk to you later.
It was like
Thrift and Flip
charged up. So
Thrift and Flip actually was when we were showing it on the live a couple weeks ago. He was the one that kind of pointed us in that comp. You had pulled it out and we were looking at him, and he said the comp was
recognized the label or asked if it was a certain
yes, the label name. Yep. And
I can't remember if it was like I want to
Tennessee something.
Yeah.
And that led us to looking up the comps and finding out that shirt is actually posted on our eBay page too. That is it's got some great sell-through rate. So that was pretty cool too. Man, if that shirt sold for what it's listed at, I mean, that would pay almost half the unit. So a t-shirt.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to find those treasures. We have not found really good concert t-shirts in our storage unit adventures. Not really. We do have a t-shirt back there that we haven't listed yet. It's a Sugar Ray Leonard fight shirt from Caesar's Palace, 1987. And I know there's some good comps. It is a really small size though, like small.
The crazy thing is, did we take a picture of it beforehand?
No, it was pretty stained. It's a white t-shirt with a.
See, that's where we got to start getting better with the video, because like,
So it was a white t-shirt that was pretty stained and worn from age.
It was a white t-shirt that was yellow.
Yeah. And so we threw it in OxyClean for a few hours, and it really came out pretty decent looking now.
Pretty decent. I think it looks 100 times better.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it looks phenomenal. Just a little soaking and a little cleaning, and still used, but it definitely isn't yellow like it used to be.
It's still small.
Well, at that point, I don't think somebody would wear it.
Probably not. They
Probably
more
not.
like display it.
Yeah. So, but that was from a unit from last year. See, and that's the thing, like, because that came from, I want to say we were talking about the Cleveland public storage unit.
That's where that came from?
I don't know.
I don't know
Or
either.
no.
Where do we even find it in here?
We,
Was it in that pile of clothes when we were
Yes.
going through clothes? Okay.
So
we have no idea where it came from.
no. Actually, I think we have an idea. I think it was from the Cleveland. It could have been either the Cleveland Public Storage Unit from last year, or maybe a year and a half ago or so, or it was that one Lock It Store It, the one Cleveland unit. But no, that one had more like a lot of NASCAR, because that guy was on like the pit team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And this is why we're trying to get rid of it quicker, because I mean, it's hard to keep track of where things come from 2-3 years down the road. That's for sure.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be here that long.
No, it shouldn't.
Robert said YouTube keeps dropping him. It might be his garbage Comcast internet.
Well, Douglas said I was having that problem, so I had to update my YouTube.
I just think signals vary every now and then for whatever reason. Solar flares, alien interference,
Mars and Venus
not connecting properly, Starlink satellites being launched. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's lots of reasons.
There is. Sun flares.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, so we just wanted to give you guys a recap of kind of, where we are like this year so far. We're about like a quarter. We're almost done with Q1.
yes, we are. So, and that's pretty crazy. Time's just kind of flying. So,
Yes, it is. Robert can remember everything he buys and for how much and when and where. That's wow. That's good. My memory is not that good anymore. No way.
We're actually working on a better inventory system as well.
So we don't have to remember everything.
Yes. So, I mean, we've done pretty good up until a certain point, but now it's just to a point of, why, if you don't have to, number one, but number two, selling and making the money back is a little different than liquidating everything as well. So we've done quite well at getting our units profitable, but not quite well at liquidating everything so that we can, put our money back into play. So, yeah. So what do we want to do this week?
What are we doing this week?
I think maybe buy a storage unit.
Maybe. Got to get that trailer emptied first, dear.
We have a whole warehouse we can drop it in if we really need to. So
yeah, I think that's what we need to do. What is this week? I'm looking on my calendar.
This week is March 15th, the mid of March.
Oh, today is Pi Day, by the way. Happy Pi Day.
Happy Pi Day to you as well. Happy Pi Day.
And Thursday is St. Patrick's Day. our sale ends Friday, and then our pickup is Saturday. And that's it.
Next week we start round 2 of that sale. Where if you saw the videos at the end of last year, we did a sale.
We did an estate sale online, but it was off-site.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the client's location.
They had the horse-drawn buggies.
Yeah.
So we're doing a part 2 to that coming up here. We start working on that next week. So that'd be fun.
There's 5 more buggies
that they're letting us sell.
Yes.
Because there are some
there
they
more
aren't.
Than that.
Yeah. There are some they're not letting us sell.
And what else is in there? There's a float, a parade float with this house, like a Victorian house on it. It's crazy. Like there's going to be some good videos coming out from that sale too. It's a crazy, it's going to be a crazy sale full of antiques, really. Lots of vintage and antiques. The woman, who had passed was at one time like an antique dealer / thrift store person. So there's a lot of leftover of her inventory, and it's a little bit of a dig out. We're going to have to really, there's lots of spider webs in that one area that I'm not a big fan of, no, but you know.
You should see her when yesterday a spider crawled out of the box and she ran across. It was a little small spider. You just, bam, gone. She was running.
Not a fan of bugs at all. That's my biggest thing with storage units. It's the bugs. I try to not let it show and have this tough exterior.
Yeah. Hey Jesse, Clear Thrifts, what's happening? Let's
Hey Jesse, happy Monday.
Did you see Pam? Her birthday is Sunday, by the way.
Yes, and the first day of spring.
Yep.
What an awesome day to have a birthday.
As long as it's not that stuff out.
And Robert wants to come help to see the buggies and stuff. Yeah, it is a pretty amazing estate. There's an area that we went up on the second. Oh, I forgot about the lamp area. Oh gosh. Oh, that's gonna. Anyway, there's he
worked on. He had several cars. He collected the. In this one area of the garage,
Robert,
a lot of the older,
oh my gosh,
what's that?
He's gonna love the car part of the video. The old cars.
Yeah,
those aren't for sale. Well,
the parts are, but the cars aren't. No,
but
no, the cars are for sale. They just,
that one is.
Yeah, there was
one isn't.
Oh,
I don't know. Well,
I know they had a very nice one that was
cool footage for you guys.
70 grand or something like that. I mean, it's a pretty awesome car, though. I mean, yeah.
Hey, Robert says he works for Peeps. we can pay in Peeps. Yeah. So anyway, this one area of the barn on the second floor is you got to watch where you step. It's so old and kind of dilapidating, but it's thousands of old car parts. Yeah. And they had who is that? The Pickers, American Pickers.
Yes.
They had American Pickers come out, but believe it or not, they didn't have quite enough stuff for American Pickers to have them featured on the show. So,
or was it that it was too neat and organized as well?
Maybe that's what it is too. I don't remember exactly, but
it wasn't hoarderish pack type that they like. So
yeah,
but he does have some great old vintage antique pieces. So unfortunately we filmed it, but we probably aren't going to do much with it because we'd have to bring it down off the second floor past the iffy part of the flooring, or have people go up and get it, which then that puts them in danger. So unfortunately we're probably not going to touch too much, but we are able to pick some things out of it if we want. So I'll probably pick a few pieces and get up there and do some more video and
there's going to be some fun video out of this.
Yeah. Oh,
this
yeah.
sale.
So, it's, what was that? Up. You say, hey, Jesse, those units are not up yet. Uh-oh. As soon as they go up, we will send a message through a video to let you know. Uh-oh, what units? What did we miss? What did we miss?
Douglas said his yard is full of daffodils.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love seeing that. We definitely have flowers poking out in our flower beds, poking through the ground, but nothing is blooming yet. Hyacinths are my other favorite spring flower. I love their smell, odor, scent.
I was going to say it's probably more aroma.
Aroma.
Odor is
Yep.
kind of a negative connotation.
I know.
So.
I know. I would love to go to that shop.
Yep. Hey, Ella, how you doing? KT, we have an inn on the storage facility.
Nice.
Gotcha. Top it. Our yard is growing that S word.
We're not saying that S word, top it. We're going to bleep that out.
Yes, we are. Censored.
We talked about that a little bit at the beginning. I'm going to ignore it for the rest of the spring, summer season. If we see it or hear it or talk about it, I'm just going to ignore it. Not
just
happening.
Gonna walk around like this. La 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 la.
I'm ready for spring.
Well, it'll be here Sunday.
Yes. So, yeah, we have a few things coming up, but we'll see what else.
Yes, we will.
We'll see what else.
We'll make this a productive week.
Yeah.
And try and get as much out that we can share as possible. So the new software is coming along pretty well. Still learning it, still working on some
new
things.
Software. What are you talking about?
For the videos. Last week I said got some new software for editing videos. So sorry. The new software for editing videos is coming along well, learning a lot more.
He set up multiple video editing stations around that have like 2 monitors each. So he's like all in.
Unfortunately, I need it so that I can see what I'm doing easier. So, but learning and trying to make it happen. So I am going to be pushing out a few videos. Well, I'll say as many videos as I can over the next couple weeks, hopefully 5 or 6, so that I can get the experience with the software so I can learn more tips and tricks on it so that I can, it'll be easier. I had to learn something new yesterday, which was unfortunately how to make a censorship block.
What?
To block something out. Yeah. A little,
oh, gotcha.
Instead of just cutting out that whole section of the video, there was it was a magazine amongst the magazines out of the KISS that I had to.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
So I had to figure out how to do that. I know previously how I could do it, but
Gotcha. Yeah, there's a learning curve with everything, but once you learn it, it'll be good.
And the only way to learn it is to get on it and work with some more videos and keep doing that. So, and eventually I'll get quicker and faster and it'll be second nature to do what I need to do with it. So,
yeah.
Well.
All right. Well, we're coming near the end of our hour. So actually we're over our hour, but that's okay because we're always having fun with you guys on Mondays. We appreciate you all coming out and joining us. And we hope that we motivate you a little bit. And I know you guys motivate us. So
KT said, love you all so much. But gonna have to go very soon. Robert said, Roy, let me know when you are working with the cars. I can help with the estate and teach you some editing tricks. I just want to video the cars. So definitely, I don't know if the cars will be there. I know it's the one there. So, but definitely, if there's something that comes up, I can definitely at least see if you have any knowledge on it. So,
All right, let's do a drawing.
it's on your screen,
Yes, it is.
and we have, it looks like 15 people in here. So we're gonna pick a number from 1 to 20.
Wait, hang on.
Oh,
We got 30 on the wheel, I think. Yeah. All right, so we'll go 1 to 20.
1 to 20. Everybody pick a number. 1 to 20. You got to share your screen.
I already did.
Mm.
I did it earlier. I guess I have to do it again. Well, it says it stopped, so is that what you mean, share it?
Well, if I add that to the screen, it doesn't show the wheel. See?
What's it doing?
Right there.
Okay, let me stop sharing and then I'll share again because I did it.
So while she's doing that,
it didn't seem to take.
I will review how this works. Everybody picks a number from 1 to 20, which I see there are several numbers in the chat. The closest to the number without going over wins our giveaway. And we have 2 giveaways we'll do. And if there's more than one person that picked that same number, then those people will pick another number and we'll do a spin-off with those that were close to the number without going over. So that being said, a number from 1 to 20, and we have, looks like we have everybody in. Is everybody in? Give you a few more seconds to drop a number. And
ready? And we're spinning.
There we go. And let's see what we have. We have a number 9.
Lucky number 9.
Lucky number 9. And it looks like we have Robert's Ride Along.
See the only 9?
That is the only 9 that I saw.
Awesome. Congratulations, Robert.
Congratulations. And this is what we won here. There we go. Nice little tap out hat. This is a fitted hat. 7 3/4. There we go. 7 3/4. There you are, a tap out hat.
And on the inside, it says one size fits all. So
one size fits all that has that size head.
yes.
All right. So that's 1. And let's pick again. Pick a number from 1 to 20. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Da, 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 da. What?
Is that, are we going to get a violation for that music?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Jeopardy will be ringing our door going.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't hum.
Right.
Okay. All right. Give it a few more seconds.
Did he know that?
And whenever you're ready.
All right. And
Let me Add that. Bam. There we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Seems so plain without music.
Oh,
And we have the number 17.
this time, lucky number 17.
Lucky number 17. And the closest we have to 17, because we don't actually have 17, the closest we have is Uncle Bo with the number 15.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, Uncle Bo. Congratulations. And
you are the winner of a book called Design Your Day. Be more productive, set better goals, and live life on purpose. So there you go. Do we have his address?
yes,
Okay, we have your address. Robert, we have your address. Yes, we have your address. So I think
unless
we're
something's changed, we can go ahead and send those out. Other than that, what did Robert say?
all his favorites are connected.
Gotcha. My favorite color is purple. My favorite symbol is the $sign. The 4 ball in the pool is purple. Oh, the 4 ball in pool. Gotcha. I see. And Uncle Bo.
Gift it to Douglas. And Douglas said, gift it to Miss Ella. So, Miss Ella, you are the winner of this book. And I don't know if we have her address.
No, we do not.
So, Miss Ella, if you are still here and you can reach out to us, I think you're on Instagram. So,
Yep.
reach out via Instagram or Facebook and send us your address, and we'll get that book to you.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All right. That was fun.
Well, we appreciate you all joining us again.
Anybody got any last minute questions, or how is everyone today? We are good. How are you doing?
Definitely good. Are you out in the weather, Jesse, or
It's a good day to work outside today.
that it is? Well, we want to thank you all for joining us again today, and hopefully, just hopefully, there's something good that carries you through your week, and that we're keeping your spirits up as we're going into this. Well, unless you live in a better weather area. If you live here in an area where it's a little cold, hopefully we're sharing some good stuff as we start going into this spring, as the weather starts to turn good for us.
Anna said, I just went outside and it's warmer outside than inside. I love when that happens. Yes, we
definitely.
might be opening our big garage door here for the next couple hours. The west sun shines in and it might be warm, and
Yes, it might be.
yep.
And Pam, you have a great week as well, and we'll see you next Monday. John said a fun time was had by all. Thank you. We try to make sure we share something and put a smile on people's face. Uncle Bo, you have a good day too. Clear Thrift said, thanks, KT. Toppet says, still have at least a foot of the forbidden word.
Oh, I'm sorry. It will melt soon, I'm sure.
Yes.
The temperatures are rising. It will.
Well, you all have a great afternoon, and definitely we'll see you next Monday. We appreciate you coming out and joining us. And hey, we still have our sale. So if you haven't checked it out, check out recycleneo.com. And you'll have the opportunity to look at some of the things that are up for sale from our units we bought in January. Other than that,
We'll see you next time.
see you next week.
Bye. Hi, Curries. Bye, Curries.